We now return to a Dr. Phil exclusive. Ariel Castro's first victim speaks out.
Did you get the sense that you were not the first that he had taken?
Yes. He said he had one other girl, but I'm not going to tell you if she made it out alive.
At this point, what are you thinking in your mind? You're hanging from this pipe.
That I'll never get out alive.
Let's talk about when he comes back, how long before he took you down?
Maybe 24 hours.
And when he came back through the door, what did you think was going to happen then?
I thought I was going to get killed.
And what did he do when he came back?
Instead, he unties me, takes me to the basement, and he ties me up to a pole with chains wrapped around it. The chains were so big, and he wraps it around my neck. He sits me down on the floor, and he says, "This is where you're going to stay until I can trust you. Now, if I do it too tight and you don't make it, that means you wasn't meant to stay here. That means God wanted to take you." So he proceeded to put it around my neck, and then he tied it around my stomach, and he took my hands and bound it behind me. And he took a motorcycle helmet, and he put it over my face to where I couldn't breathe at all. And later on, I didn't remember a thing because I had passed out. And when I finally woke up, he was not there. And I was searching around because I had went like this and broke the twisty ties that he had around my arm. There was no light. And I started looking around. So I finally found a pair of pliers and a wire cutter. So I started using it on the chain. And then I heard a car stop. This is when I got the chain from around my neck. He comes through the door, and he sits there and says, "Why did you take the chain off? Now you're going to be punished." And that's when he started hurting me.
In what way?
Sexually. And he took a pipe, and he held it like this over my head, and he said, "If you scream, I'll ram this down your throat and I'll kill you." So I didn't scream. I didn't make a noise. I just laid there. The only thing I could say is, "Let me go."
And when you would say, "Let me go," what did he say?
He said, "When I get two other girls in the house, then I'll let you go." And I told him, "No, you don't need to do that." I begged him not to bring any more there to suffer the hell I went through.
Did he rape you at that point?
Yeah.
Did he hit you?
He hit me twice because he started to do other sexual performances on me that caused for screaming.
Did he have that helmet on you?
No, not at the time. He took it off.
How often and how long did you have to wear?
The first 3 weeks I was in the house, I had to wear that.
The first 3 weeks?
Yeah.
May I show you a picture?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just not going to do anything without your permission. Is this the pole he had you chained to? How do you feel when you look at that?
I see everything he did to me in that picture.
Some of these places where the paint's gone from the pole, is that from the chains?
Yes. That's where I tried to get out, and I couldn't pull the pole down because I wasn't strong enough.
May I show you another picture? Are these the chains?
Yeah.
So these heavy, rusty, filthy things were around your neck and your waist?
Yeah.
How did you go to the bathroom?
He'll give me something like a bucket with a lid on it.
How long would he leave you there alone?
Almost all day, but he always came home drunk.
What would he do without having to be in detail?
He'll hit me. He'll, like, drag me by the chain. Stuff like that. There's, like, this one show that he watched constantly. It was about people that, you know, have really bad sexual problems. And he'll watch it, and then he'll want to do exactly what he sees on TV to other people. One of the fetishes was a sexual pleasure was choking.
So would he choke himself sometimes?
No.
Always you?
Mm-hmm.
When you were in the basement chained to the pole, did he leave clothes on you?
At that time, the only thing I had on was a t-shirt and a pair of underwear. That's it.
This is that downstairs area?
Yeah. That's a very ugly whip in the side corner. Looking at that made me remember him whooping me with that.
He would beat you with that? When you were down there, was it generally in the dark?
There was no light. No light at all.
And you just laid on the concrete floor in the dark?
Well, it's kind of like being like this. Because I couldn't lay down. Because the pole will hold me up.
Because of the chain around your neck? Were you able to sleep some?
No, I just mainly passed out from the chain being around my neck.
Did you ever hear anybody else in the house up there?
Plenty of times.
What did you hear?
Coming up.
Was he afraid you would yell out?
Yeah, that's the reason why he taped my mouth shut.
What did he use?
Duct tape, and he'll put a dirty, nasty sock in my mouth.